Namaste. I am Nagarathna Vinayak Joshi, Harikatha Artist, Hubli, Karnataka. Yonta pravishya mama vachamimam prasuptam sanjeevayati akhila shaktidarasvadhamna अन्यास्त हस्तचरण श्रवणत्वगादीन प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यं संकल्पमात्र परिकल्पित वस्तुजालं प्रेमार्द्रशीलमतिमानुष दिव्यलीलं भक्तानुकूलमनवद्य कृपालपालं श्री सत्य साई नमः प्रणतोस्मि नित्यम्. Om Shri Sai Ram. Let us recite today's Subhashita, which is the fifth one in your academic syllabus. Prarabhyate na khalu vigna bhayena nichaihi. प्रारभ्यते न खलु विघ्न भयेन नीचैः प्रारभ्य विघ्न विगताः विरमन्ति मत्याः विघ्नैः पुनः पुनरपि प्रतिगण्यमानाः प्रारब्धमुत्तमजनाः न परित्यजन्ति. In everybody's life we have some goal. We are supposed to have some goals. Some people may not have, but everybody is supposed to have some goal in life. They have to achieve something in life. Everybody has to plan that they would achieve a goal. Setting a goal for themselves, everybody should think of achieving them. There may be many obstacles which may force us to abandon the task we have started, which may prohibit us from reaching our goals. But we should not be scared of them. We should be courageous enough to face everything. So, this Subhashita says, there are vignas, there will be vignas, there will be obstacles in our way. Whenever we have set a great goal, then when we start, we can't go easily and reach over there, isn't it? Somebody wants to climb Mount Everest. Whether it is easy to climb Mount Everest, we have read about the story of Tenzing Hillary, isn't it? Tenzing and Hillary. So, is it very easy? Was that very easy for them to climb Mount Everest? No, it was not. So, everybody who has set a great goal, which might be in any field, but to reach there, to achieve that, it is not very easy. If we follow a righteous, truthful path, it is not very easy. So, this shloka says, Prarabhyate na khalu vigna bhayena nichaihi. There are three kinds of people in this world who set some goals in their life, but they're scared of the obstacles they may have to face. Being scared of the obstacles they may have to face, they abandon starting the work itself. They want to achieve some goal, they have set some goal, but they don't want to start the task. They will never start the task itself. They will keep on telling, I wanted to do that, but I don't have the courage to go there and do that. So, I thought I will leave the task. So, prarabhyate na khalu vigna bhayena nichaihi. Abandoning the thought of the task itself. Just quitting the task before you could start is really not good, isn't it? This is the way of first kind of people. Prarabhyate na khalu vigna bhayena nichaihi. because of the bhaya of the vignas, obstacles. They do never start the work at all. Second category, how are they? Prarabhya vigna vihataha viramanti madhyaha. Some people, what they do? They will start the work somehow. They are very anxious, enthusiastic. They think, I will do that work. I will start. Somehow I will start. They will start. And then, in between, they may have to face many obstacles. They're scared of those obstacles. Then they will think, I will abandon the work. I will quit. It's not being possible for me. I'm not the proper person to do this. I can't do that. So, I will stop this now. They will return back. Such people belong to second category. Prarabhya vigna vigataha viramanti madhyaha. They never reach their goal. Vignai punah punarapi pratiganyamanaha prarabdham uttama janaha na parityajanti. The third category of people, they set great goals, very difficult goals, which is not very easy to reach or achieve. They will set difficult goals. They will start with a great enthusiastic mood, and then with the same enthusiastic mood, with the same enthusiasm, with the same anxiety, with the same interest, they will go on completing the task, whether they would get obstacles on their way, they will never get bothered about. If they get obstacles, they will never think of even abandoning the task. This obstacle, I have got how to solve it. I will solve it. And then I will go for the next level. Next level, if they get some again obstacles on their way, then they will think, I have solved one obstacle. So why should I get worried about this one? I will solve this also. My main motive is to achieve that goal. So I have to reach there. I will never abandon. I will be courageous enough to complete it. So in that mood, they are enthusiastic, they are spirited, they are courageous, they are anxious, they are ambitious. So somehow, even after getting hit by many obstacles on their way, without getting bothered or worried, they will reach their goal and they will enjoy the bliss of achieving the eternal goal. So such people are the third category who are models in this world, isn't it? Ideal people in this world whose path has to be followed by all of us. Vignai punah punarapi pratiganyamanaha prarabdham uttama janaha na parityajanti. They are called as uttama janaha. The first category, they are adhamaha. The second category, they start, but they will abandon the work or quit the work because of the obstacles they did face. They are second category, madhyamaha. Uttamaha prarabdham uttama janaha na parityajanti. Unless achieving the goal which they have set in their life, they will never retire. Such people are examples, are ideals for us. Their path has to be followed by each and every one of us. So, let us learn from nature. We have seen bees, isn't it? Honeybees. Human beings trouble them like anything. They will build the nest. They will secrete the honey. They will run from flower to flower and get the nectar from each flower. And then they will secrete the honey. And afterwards, we human beings will destroy the nest and we will get the honey. At that moment, whether the bees will be discouraged? No. They will again secrete the honey. They will again go to flowers and flowers. They'll get the nectar. They'll build the house, nest. And then they will saccharate the honey again. Again, human beings will destroy it. Many a times, even after getting destroyed by human beings, they do never stop. They will never be discouraged until and unless they die. So, this is the lesson we have to get from honeybees. गच्छन् पिपीलिका याति योजनानि चतन्यपि अगच्छन् वैनतेयोपि पदमेकं न गच्छति. Have you seen ants? What do we learn from ants? So systematic lifestyle, division of work, secreting everything, storing everything for the future. According to the season, they will store food, ants. They will never stop. However, their path may be destroyed by human beings, but still they do never stop. Gachan pipilika yati yojanani chatanyapi. An ant can travel hundreds of kilometers, isn't it? Such small ant can carry out the work without being hesitated, without being discouraged by the obstacles it faces. They do never complain also. They just return back and do the work. This is the way. This has to be learned from ants, that a kind of plan. They save adequate amount for their future. Division of work, systematic lifestyle, discipline. All these things we will learn from bees and ants, isn't it? Spider. Spider is the best example for it. We get angry wherever the spider waves the webs. Its web, isn't it? We will destroy it. We have so many articles to destroy spider webs. But whether it will stop, one corner we will destroy, it will go to another corner and build there. If we destroy the spider web on the sofa, it will go to dining table. Wherever we destroy, it will go to another place and again it will weave another web. The webs woven by spider reflect its steady fastness, its courage, its anxiety, its workaholicness, its hard work. So all these things has to be learned from all these animals or insects, whatever it is. We should learn all these things from these living beings, and whenever we get discouraged in our life, whenever we feel bad about our failures are bound to happen, isn't it? Failures are bound to happen in life. Nobody will be fully successful in life. Everybody has one or the other day has to fail in one or the other task. That doesn't mean that we are not capable of doing that. We are capable of doing that. We have got the capacity to do that. We are intelligent enough to complete that. But we should not be scared of the obstacles do come on our way whenever we start any kind of work. So we set big goals, greater goals. We work very hard, not being bothered about the obstacles we have got on our way. We would achieve our goals, work hard and achieve our goals definitely in our life. This Subhashita tells us. We have heard about Ekalavya, isn't it? Ekalavya, he goes to Drona and asks him. He was very much interested in archery. An indomitable will he had to learn archery. So he went to Drona and asks him to teach archery. But Drona will never agree. As he is not a Kshatriya prince, he will say he will not teach him. At that moment, Ekalavya, by hiding behind a tree, he watches everything Drona teaches Kauravas and Pandavas. He was immensely intelligent, powerful. He had a peculiar will to do something, to learn archery in his life. He has ambition to learn that. He was very much interested. His instinct was so powerful that he built a statue of Drona and then he learned the archery on his own. Nobody taught him. One day, the Drona was coming along with the Kauravas and Pandava prince. They have carried some dogs, and those dogs were barking. At that moment, suddenly the dogs stopped the barking. Then they went and saw why the dogs are not barking. Their mouth was full with arrows. Without harming the dog, their mouth was filled with arrows so that they could never bark. Such a skilled person, who has done it? Neither the Kauravas nor the Pandavas have done it. Then who has done it? The Ekalavya. Then Drona asks, who has done this? Come and stand in front of me. So Ekalavya comes and bows to Drona and tells him that he has made a statue of Drona and he thinks him as Guru. And then he has learnt the skill of archery, Dhanurvidya, from him. Then Drona asks him, Guru Dakshina, you give me your thumb. Ekalavya, knowing that if he gives his thumb, he could never be the great warrior which he was previously, or which he was at that present time. He never thinks about that. He thinks Drona is my Guru and he is asking for Guru Dakshina without being scared, without having any kind of bad feelings about Drona. Happily, he cuts his thumb and gives Guru Dakshina. After that, Ekalavya was not being able to show his skills of archery as previous, but still with his 4 fingers, 4 remaining fingers, he learned the skill of archery and then he excelled in that also. So this is the way wherein if one has to learn means, if he is not getting the guidance, if he is not getting the Guru, the God will provide him some Shakti, some power, from which he will get a Guru or he will get some inspiration so that he can complete his task, he can achieve his goal, provided he has got a greater will. That willpower is necessary. They'll say, no, you should have willpower. That power is necessary. If you have that power, then definitely you will achieve something in life. That is what it has been told in this shloka, this Subhashita. Prarabhyate nakalu vigna bhayena nichaihi. Prarabhya vigna vikataga viramanti madhyaha. Vignai punappunarapi pratiganyamanaha. Prarabdha muttama janaha naprityajanti. Thank you very much. Om Sri Sai Ram.